All right, dope. Awesome, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get this thing rocking and rolling. Want to go ahead and appreciate all of you guys who are on this call. Like literally every call that we do, I want to make sure that it brings value to the table, brings you guys some perspective, builds your belief in some way, shape, or form. Because let me just backtrack for a second, guys. This is a journey. This is your own journey. And these calls, don't just like see the calls in the chat as just, okay, Abby's doing another call, you know, we have another call going on. Guys, these are calls for you guys. These are calls to help build your belief along your journey. We were at the conference the other day with Jason Brown and Christopher Terry, and one of the guys up there, I said this the other day, you know, he does events and things like that with Tony Robbins, right? So this guy, you know, highly energetic individual, he's talking about how he needs inspiration. This guy who's making 30, 50K, that's the numbers that they said at the event, 30, 50K a week, okay, flying all around the world to speak in front of people. You know, he has energy like Alex Morton, right? He's talking up on stage about how he still needs to be inspired, how he still needs to get up in the morning, you know, and feel some type of way. So guys, these calls are for you to kind of get that reality check of, okay, look what's in front of me right now. It's a $5.3 trillion per day market that you guys have access to, information that only 3% of the world has available, okay? Please don't take this opportunity lightly. So these calls are for you guys to remember, to get down to that core why of why you got started in the first place, of why you're doing this in the first place, and to remember that this is something so much bigger than yourself. I know tonight's call is the trader's call, so we're going to be breaking down some information that will help you guys in the future, and also reiterate the services and how those services can actually help you guys put food on the table. Okay, and the call's topic is, are you leaving money on the table? Guys, that's huge. How many of you guys are actually leaving money on the table? I can't even find where I posted it. Okay, here we go. Are you leaving money on the table? That's so real. Like, how many of you guys are actually consistently putting your time, energy, and effort into the back office, into iMarkets Live, tapping into IMO Academy Basics 1 through 4 technical analysis? If you have not done that already, that's priority. If you've already gone through that, how many IMO TV educators are you watching throughout the week? How many live sessions are you on a daily basis? You know, who are you tapping into? Have you created and cultivated a strategy, right? So tonight we're going to dive into that. Again, quick call, nothing crazy. Well, we're going to remind you guys and show you the value, the power, and the potential of what's in front of you, and how you guys can actually take advantage of these services to allow them to work for you. Guys, this is about, our product is money. Our product is money, currency, education. Okay, so understand that if you guys are wanting to increase the financial status of your life, you know, kind of decrease monetary pressure for yourselves, whatever it may be, the solution's right in front of you. You just have to open your eyes, take action, and execute on what's in front of you. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and actually introduce the individual that's going to come on this call and actually break some things down for you guys. She's been a part of this for the last 15 months, 16 months or so. Absolutely phenomenal watching her journey. Just kind of my right hand woman on the side, just really being able to work together, growing through this, and being able to watch her grow the last 15 months has been absolutely phenomenal. She's going to come on here and break this stuff down. So without further ado, I'm going to switch places. Alex is going to take over.
Hello. Hey, we need the charger. Hang on one sec, guys. Okay, just want to make sure our computer doesn't die. All right, cool. Excited to see you guys on and fired up. I see Tony's fired up. All right, so like she said, we're going to do this call to remind you guys what the heck we're doing with IML and the reason why you signed up. That's everyone's personal reason, but we're all here because we want something more. So what I'm going to do is actually share my screen because there's an important step that you guys need to make sure you do first. Let me get out of here real quick. All right, share. Okay. Get this out of the way. All right. So, of course, log in, guys. Your login and password don't forget it. Whoops. Make sure you are in the back office. Now, I don't know about you guys, but as soon as I signed up, I explored every little tab. If you haven't done that, if you're new, explore every little tab. If you're a customer, it might look a little different. You don't have the whole IBO stuff here. So explore every tab, guys. There's value in every little single tab. You just got to remember, you just got to explore. That's all it really is. So let me go ahead and get into, let's go over here, the whole trading side of it. And I'm going to tell you guys a couple of tricks and things that I do in order to like make it, what's the word, like fully efficient for me and make sure that I know the way around. So first off, if you're new, of course, IML Academy, that's where you're going to begin. You don't want to, that's your prerequisites. You don't want to jump into IML TV. You don't want to jump into the charts or anything until you actually get into this. Basics 1 through 4 and technical analysis. This is where you're going to build your foundation and literally find out the basics of trading. And we need that foundation in order to go through and, why isn't this loading?
What's wrong?
That's why. Could you guys still see my screen? Hang on one sec. Let me actually do this. Google Chrome. Okay, there we go. Okay, so yeah. I mean, you guys already know this. Go through your basics 1 through 4 and technical analysis. Anything else, I've known a lot of traders that literally just stop at technical analysis and are perfectly fine. Anything else is a plus. So it's up to you whether you want to go through the intermediates, advanced, and mindset, all this. This stuff is way more advanced. So if you choose to go through it, go ahead. And of course, you guys saw the Coin Academy. I've actually gone through basics 1, and so far it has broken down cryptocurrencies so very well. We all kind of have like this general idea about it, but this literally breaks it down like really good. And the guy that is doing it, I forget his name, but he has his experience with the markets, and he kind of explains how price moves, why there's movement, and I would suggest you guys at least going through the videos. There's not that many videos, and you guys could just go through that. I'm actually on basic 1, so if you guys are going through them, let me know, and we could kind of like follow up on each other and see like if you guys have any questions, or if you get stuck somewhere, we could like help each other out. All right, and then of course we got the IML TV. All right, let me show you guys what I actually do, because sometimes, actually most of the time, I don't catch the session because we're either at an event or we're doing something, we're traveling. And what I do, can you guys see my screen of all the traders and the schedule? Let's see. Okay, awesome. All right, so what I do, let's get out of here. Let's go on Chris Derek's session. He's not on right now, of course. What I do is go back into the chat. Let me, so I go back into the chat, make sure I'm all the way at the bottom. I'll put a comment just to, I don't know, make it go all the way to the bottom. And then I look for the chart setups that he sent out. Now, here they all are, and even labeled. Someone was nice enough to label all of them and put them out for the group. You could grab those, copy and paste them into your notes or into your web browser, and then if you decide to, now if you follow Chris for a while and you know his style of trading and you just want his charts, go ahead and take them. But if you want to know his reasoning and why he actually said what he said, go back and watch the recording. Simple as that. That's what I do whenever I miss Stevenson as well. He puts out like so many charts, it's crazy. So guys, all these trainers and traders are putting out charts, like at least 6 to 10. So take advantage of it, because they're giving you their perspective on the market, and you never know, you could look at the market a little different and you might miss something that they picked up. So always remember, they are there they're kind of like your assistant. Think of it that way. And you're able to take advantage of their teachings and their knowledge, because they have way more experience than most of us here. So, and then of course we got the web analyzer. There is so many testimonies on this. It's insane. I don't know if you guys are part of the Facebook group. If you aren't, at least join it, even if you don't have it, just so that you see what's going on with it. And then of course you could join the Telegram, where it gives you the, the notifications of whenever there's a trade. If you get it, that thing's going to be going off all day, because there is setups on setups. It's crazy. If you actually were to log in right now, you'll just be hearing cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. So it's a crazy product. One thing with this, definitely demo. Actually, with anything, whenever you're doing it for the first time, demo. It's super important, and make sure you practice whichever strategy you decide to do. There's so many, it's crazy. And then they have all kind of testimonies here. So you have a variety of ways to go about overall with IML, but with each item or with each product you have so many ways to go about it. And it's just finding ways that work for you and your schedule, and also your trading style, because you want to take full advantage of this and make sure that and that starts with making sure you use the products. Let's just be real. So make sure, if you do have this, study, because this thing is going off all day and during the weekend as well, because they got crypto. And then we got the harmonic scanner. I actually just caught a trade off of it today. USD JPY going for a little sell, caught 40 pips. Guys, this thing is also giving you every little thing you need. The entry, stop loss, take profit, every little thing you need to actually enter a trade if you want to do it the right way. Of course, log in, use it, at least check out what it's giving you and see if it matches up with your own confirmations. If you don't have your own confirmations, get through IML Academy and IML TV to figure out which strategy you want to go with, and then build your confirmation list, and make sure you combine that with your harmonic scanner so that you feel more comfortable taking the trade. And also, we had a training with Chris Terry, and he went over the harmonic scanner. Make sure you look at the higher time frames. As you can see, this is going for a buy here. I'm just using this as an example. It's not active or current right now. So you can kind of tell here it's like an uptrend. So this makes sense as to why you would buy. Now, if you go to a higher time frame, it might look like a downtrend. So just make sure that you're going with the trend. As you guys know, harmonics are patterns for continuation of the trend. So they're continuation patterns, essentially saying it's going with the trend. And these things will constantly pop up. Now, these don't go based off economic stuff. So you just need to make sure you also pay attention to the news, because this could easily drop. Literally anything could happen in the markets. So like always, proper risk management. I would always suggest whatever stop loss they have, and make sure you combine it with your confirmations as well. Okay, so harmonics, and then we got swipe trades. One everyone's going crazy about. Okay, so it's with swipe trades. All right, so I have a couple ways I actually use swipe trades, and the one way is, one, of course, we get the swipe trade. If I am near my computer, I will mark up the swipe trade, whatever trade alert they send out. and I will find out whether it meets my confirmations or if it makes sense. And then I also like to look what they're risking, what their potential reward is. It's always good to see the actual chart and get a visual for it. So it's always important to know what the heck you're risking, and to what the reward is as well. And the other way I trade it is if I am not near my computer and I am on the go, whatever, I'll put it in, at least in my demo, and I look at the notes. In the notes, it'll tell you how much you're risking, how much you're gonna gain or potentially gain. So go through the notes and actually find out if you're okay with, one, losing, or two, the potential reward. That's one thing I would never really look at, is the notes. And there's actually, like, it's very specific of what they say. So I would highly suggest, yeah, put it in. I always, first thing I do, copy and paste, put it in. And then I'll go back and read the notes to see what exactly is my risk to reward. So that's one thing I always do. Now with SwipeCoin, you guys, I've been demoing it, and I know a lot of people have been going live with it. That's completely up to you. Now, since it is crypto, I would strongly suggest having a little bit more money with it, just so that you give your account more room for the markets to fluctuate. So with that, definitely be aware that crypto is way, way more volatile. So there is more risk involved. But definitely, if you do have it, demo, because you just need to check it out for yourself and see how the markets move in general. And then to learn more about how the markets move, of course, Coin Academy, check it out. And also the crypto educators. They're actually really, really good, and they have their strategy on trading cryptos. And then a little tip as well. For cryptos, you might have to have a little bit of a different strategy, whereas you would different from your Forex strategy. So that's one thing I've learned as well. But definitely check them out and make sure you find a strategy that makes sense to you. Okay? Abby might recommend Chris Derrick all day. That's because his strategy works for her the best. And that's awesome. For me, I want a little bit more. I want a little bit more confirmations than just support and resistance and break and retest. I want a little bit more than that. So if you're looking for more, go searching, go shopping on ILTV and find out which strategy works best for you. Okay? So, okay. A little bit more over here. We got daily swing trades. Of course, that's the CEO reminding us, telling us what he sees in the market. And he put out this one right now. I think it's this one right now, Euro USD. It's actually in the area. Could you guys see the chart? All right, well, if you guys, could you guys see the chart? I can't see the chat.
Yeah, we see it.
Okay, awesome. Sorry, I don't know. All right, so he sent out this chart on his daily swing trade. We're following it heavy right now. It's in the area. He said it's currently going to shoot up possibly to at least this area. So definitely take a look at it as far as the reasoning behind why he says it's going to potentially do that, because the way he explains it, it's very, very simple, and it's basically him just showing you why he sees the market the way he does. All right, so definitely take advantage of his videos. I don't know if you guys have Vimeo, or you could just pull it up on your computer. You could subscribe to his channel. I got Vimeo, so I could just follow him and watch his other YouTube channel, or not YouTube, his other Vimeo videos that he has on there. So definitely, if you haven't subscribed to him on there, I would do that, and then just literally soak up what he's saying. And if you don't understand something, he tells you where he has it in the academy. He'll say, because I know he uses like market geometry he explains it a little bit here. So if you don't understand what he means by market geometry and all that, go back to IML Academy and go to market geometry and check it out. He'll literally, oh, it's right here. He'll literally break it down, and yeah, look, it's like basics of market geometry, but this is a little bit more advanced. But still, check it out if you don't understand, and ask questions. For the most part, I'm actually going to be going through everything again. I just went through basics 1 today. So if you guys have any questions or want to go through some of these together, let me know, because I'd be down to rewatch all of these and get a little studying group going, or whatever you guys want to do. I'd be down for that, because I know it's a lot more fun if we kind of collaborate and kind of have a conversation about it, or discussion. But yeah, it would be cool to get other people's point of view as well. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. Just remember, there's so many ways to go about IML and every single little tab that it could be a little confusing or overwhelming. So definitely reach out if you have questions, or need help getting around something, or just literally have any questions about trading or anything. If you guys don't have me on Facebook, definitely add me. I'm in the group chat, so look for me there. And yeah, just add me and ask me questions, because questions don't get answers if you don't ask them. That's simple. But yeah, that's it for me. I'm gonna bring Abby back on. Just add me on Facebook.
All right, guys, really quick. Alex did phenomenal. So hopefully you guys got some value out of that. We really just wanted to paint a picture with the products and how valuable they can be for you, as long as you just take advantage of what's in front of you. Like, guys, we can give you all the information we want all day long, but it's up to you to take advantage of it. Okay. And having the right guidance along the way too is super, super important. So the last thing I'm going to say really quick, and I'll end it, is if anybody would want to get set up on a 9-day game plan, 30, 60-day, 90-day breakdown on what you should be focusing on, because a lot of the time this is an overwhelming concept. I know it was for me when I first got started, and having that accountability partner, like Alex was talking about, if you want to link up with somebody and, you know, be able to talk and converse about this along your journey, that's definitely possible. But if you want like a detailed breakdown of, you know, what you should be going through within your first 30, 60, 90 days, I know people on this call, you know, you guys have been doing this for a minute now, but still, like, guys, I told each other the other day that I was having my reset moment with iMarkets Live, and basically kind of starting from the get-go again, because why not? Why not go back through and refresh myself, like she was saying, with the basics, and just kind of coming from a customer standpoint on what's actually needed, what's necessary when you first get started. Because Matt Rosa actually did like a customer launch training yesterday. Phenomenal. Like, absolutely changes the game for a lot of people when they first get started with this, because they don't know what they're doing. He talked about how when he logged into his laptop the first time he got started with this, he was like, this is too much, this is overwhelming, I don't know where to start, blah, blah, blah. And he would shut his computer, and he's like, okay, if I'm doing that, imagine how many other people are doing that. So for you, yourself, and maybe even people that you potentially want to bring on, whether you're trying to get your services for free, or maybe you're trying to build this thing, whatever it may be, you want to make, guys, this is all about you. This is all about the people that you potentially bring on as well. So when you take the pressure off yourself and you put it on that person and say, hey, you know, this is about you right now. Don't tell me, like, don't say, sorry, you know, you couldn't get signed up, or you're not, you know, progressing, or you're not plugging in. That's on you. I'm just here as a guide. I'm just here to help you along the way. If you don't want this, if you don't take the information and go apply it to change your situation, I can't do anything. I can't force you to have success. I can't force you to, you know, go out and create a 6-figure trading account. I'm just here to help you along the way. That's really it. So guys, if you want that, I'm here to help you. Matt Rosa literally gave us the blueprint last night. Message me, message Alex. If you want that, if you want to get involved and just kind of have that accountability partner, link up, whatever it may be, we will help you along the way. Next call is next Monday. We're actually having all the leaders on this call. We're having the Sunday leadership call. Going to be dropping a few new things. I'm actually getting on a call with Jason Brown in the next 30 minutes. So I have a lot of information that I want to touch base with you guys on Sunday. Miami, this is the last thing I'll say. Miami, guys, Miami is going to be life-changing, not just game-changing, life-changing for you. If you have not gotten your Miami tickets, I highly recommend doing so. And especially if you want to create a larger business with this and help more people, you need to lead by example and you need to get the job done first. Guys, events change lives. I don't care who you are, customer, building, whatever it may be. Get your Miami tickets. Show people how important it is to be there, be around the energy and the culture. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Reach out, ask questions, plug in. It's really simple. Stay consistent. That's how all results are bred at the end of the day. But other than that, guys, I hope you have a phenomenal rest of your Wednesday, and I'll talk to you guys later.